Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Gilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for some Boomsday Decksperiment action. That's right, the Boomsday is finally here. We're testing out all kinds of crazy new decks, and up first, for my first one ever, I have a new Shuffle Rogue, where we just try all kinds of crazy new stuff with Lab Recruiter and Augmented Elekk and all the shuffling your heart could ever desire. You better believe we're gonna hit the max deck size in this video if you keep watching. But first, we gotta jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. We're gonna build a Poggers deck, a Pogo deck, whatever you want to call it. So, what this is gonna be is all about Pogo-Hopper, Lab Recruiter, Academic Espionage, and basically just shuffling stuff into our opponent's deck, or into our deck, I mean. We want Myers Unstable Element. We definitely want Augmented Elekk as well. My beautiful baby, the Augmented Elekk here. My card. And this is really the core idea for the deck, where eventually we burn our deck and we shuffle in some crazy stuff. Be that Academic Espionage or be that Pogo-Hopper. We'll have to play it by ear. But certainly Pogo-Hoppers are the dream situation. And if we go back to the rest of the set here, we can do things like that's Google. We can look at things like shuffle and potentially build out some other synergy pieces. Now, for instance, Elise, you could shuffle in some extra stuff. Bombers, there's ways to go with like Darkness. We're not going to do that though. We like this core. I think Falderai Strider is okay. It's not always perfect, but we'll see. But essentially, we need to build a supporting core around this. And we can do things, by the way, like Shadow Step, for instance, if we want to like Shadow Step a Pogo-Hopper, or frankly, like even a Falderai with an Elekk on board. There's some shenanigans there. The problem is you don't really want to pull your Pogo-Hoppers off board. You kind of just want to have Pogo-Hoppers more than anything else. So what I think we need is some card draw to make sure we're able to draw our Pogo-Hoppers consistently. Things like Elven Minstrel can certainly help there. We want some survivability in the deck, so we need like some control style cards. Even cheap stuff like Backstabs is good. We can run a preparation if we want. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to click. Whoa, 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 whoa. We probably just need things like Vile Spine Slayer, kind of typical rogue sorting pieces like extra accessory stuff. We could do a Zola, but that doesn't really shuffle into our deck. That just goes to our hand. Like, it's not bad by any means, but I don't think I need a Zola. We would probably do a Baleful Banker more than a Zola if we were going to go with one of them, but I actually don't think I want either. Now, I don't really know what other people are playing at the moment, so it's a little bit hard to figure out what kind of cards we need. I know there are going to be some people who are try-harding despite it being, like, day one, and that's a little sad, but we'll figure that out. We don't have. I'm not expecting to win most of our games here, to be honest with you guys. I am mostly expecting to have fun. That's about it. Spellbreaker, and silences certainly make sense. I'm sure in the mech days, these early mech days. So I also like Vanish a lot, just as a slower rogue. Valera certainly makes a lot of sense with Pogo-Hopper. We want to be able to duplicate those Pogos. Do we need some more early game? Right now, we don't really get started until turn 2, and even then, our turn 2 cards don't really do much. With any good anti-aggro new cards here that we can use? Not really. We have some swing stuff like SI, but if you look, our deck has a lot of what you'd kind of call combo pieces. You have to be careful that you don't just run out of ways to keep up. So let's try to make sure we're not going to die. Maybe just like some Fireflies. I know they're boring, but that's why they exist. Just to take those early trades. And I know they don't really help our deck at all, but we just have to be able to live. And we could get some life gain. Like, we could play a Spectral Cutlass to use with Academic Espionage. That's pretty good together if we go that route, because we're not always going to go the Pogo-Hopper route, right? Sometimes we're going to have other things we need to do. And this also just has some lifesteal, which is life gain. We could probably use a taunt minion or two, like some Tar Creepers, for instance, would be really good, I bet. Spellbreakers was also brought up. I think we definitely we'll want a silence. Oh, those don't have taunt. That's the problem. To get through, well, you know, do we though? Like, I don't know. We have removal for mechs. We have vanish. We have vile spine. I actually don't think we do. I think we'll be okay. We have other ways to deal with big mechs, anything like that. So, let's just grab a Tar Creeper instead. It's funny, we're still playing Tar Creeper all this time later. Years down the road.
Aha!
Still slamming Tar Creepers. I like Fireflies for combo. I like Tar Creeper. Is there anything I can cut for... Maybe we cut a Strider. We don't really need the Striders that much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, clearly this is not going to be perfect. We don't really know, but we just stuck a lot of good cards in. We stuck our combo stuff in. And that's the idea for a day one deck. Like, we're going to see how this goes. And maybe build something surprisingly cool. So, as you guys know, I don't put a whole lot of thought into these ahead of time. But, Zilliax for the Pogo-Hopper. That's a neat idea. We do have mech stuff happening, so it's possible to get some mech synergies. Can I have a pack blessing for 70 packs? Sure thing, real quick. Ganymede, dude, here you go. Holy Road, please bless Ganymede's packs. We're still not slamming Tar Creeper Sweeper. You're right, you're right. Please bless this old school fan of yours packs. Here you go, Humbler. Definitely an old school fan. Humbler, may your packs be blessed. 5 legendaries and 20 packs blue. That's nuts, dude. Which would Piper to find Pogo-Hopper? It's not a bad idea, actually. I kind of like that. I don't know that we need it, but I don't hate the idea. So, here's the deal, guys. We're not... Like, we're kind of a combo deck, right? Like, we're not trying to mulligan into our stuff. We're expecting it to take... Oh, God, this is a terrible hand, though. We're expecting it to take a while to find... Oh, no. To find all the like accessory pieces here. We're not expecting to pull it off right away. So, oh, that helps. That helps a lot. Biology project, eh? Okay. Wow. Can I just play this? Or even just a Pogo-Hopper? I don't know. Oh, pink spam. My God, of course. Look at you guys. Right on top of it. 5 seconds in, and I'm already getting pink spammed. And every time an Elekk hits the board, I need those Elekk spams too. Yeah, let me get the deck tracker up. You guys are right. Of course. Let me get the deck tracker running. And man, that biology project, he ramped, but he didn't really go anywhere with the ramp. I'm not sure I like that utilization of the card, to be honest. It feels like he just didn't do much. I don't think I want to play this yet. It's just kind of there. Which is sad, because we do have a lot of plays that I could do, and normally we have proactive things. Valderized Strider. I would probably Espionage already, just to get them in the pool. Fireflies. Like, we have things we could slam out there, but thus far... no way to use them. I think we'll go ahead and Pogo into Elven. Remember, we don't have to have this Pogo be the super Pogo. It's fine if this one dies. We can still do it later. We're going to get way more Pogos than this. But I just need to get stats on board, and I need to draw cards, so. There we go. There's some stuff to work with. All right. So, Arcane Tyrant, I don't know what this tells us yet about his deck. Maybe not much. And, again, let me get the deck tracker running here. Boom! The pink has arrived. Whoa, where'd Regis go? What's happening? What's happening on screen? I can't see it either, guys. I don't know yet either. Okay, there we go. What happened? He wrathed our Elven Minstrel to 1. It's gonna hero power trade. Okay, or go face maybe. Trade. I like the trade. Spectral Cutlass is pretty cool, but I think we're just gonna play Valera here. We have time, and this gives us a lot of options. So let's go ahead and play Valera. Once you go pink, you never go back. That's right. That's right. Thanks to the pink spam, guys. Good reminders. 410 viewers today, by the way. Absolutely crazy. We've also had 28 subs, guys. I love it. Thank you for the crazy subs. 7,886 bits already today, too, and $20 donated. All insane stuff. We're at 483 on the sub count, so if we get to 500... Oh, I gotta end my turn. We get to 500, we'll trigger another sub goal giveaway. Already, subs are going to have one giveaway ready to go today, activated. So everybody has one chance to win $20 of Blizzard bucks. And maybe more are coming. He's gonna Ultimate Infestation his own minion or his face? Why wouldn't he use his face? I wonder why he values face health more than that minion. Can't you use it on your own face? Yeah. That's interesting. I think I would have preferred the second minion personally, but hey. Go with your gut. You know, whatever works. Let's Fan of Knives. Vanish. Okay. I'm scared we're gonna die to a combo, by the way, here, guys. I'll tell you that right now. I'm scared we're gonna die to a combo. Like some kind of crazy Malagos stuff. I feel like it's coming. Let's see. And he didn't burn a Malagos, so that's not good. But I'm sure there's gonna be some floop action happening. And I'm very scared of it. As is everyone else, I'm sure. I just lost to... Druid Self-Mill Mecha Cthulhu. That's what I'm gonna build next. That's our next deck on the list. We'll see if we can make it work. The only unsubbed one here. No, not the only one, C-Strike. But hey, don't worry about it, dude. Is this actually a Mecha Cthulhu deck? I think we're playing against a Mecha Cthulhu deck, aren't we? It looks like it to me. I think he's just trying to cycle cards and find his Mecha Cthulhu as fast as possible to end the game. So we got to figure out how to beat that.
I just opened 3 golden legendaries and 7 legendaries in 155 packs.
Hey.
Haha, crazy, crazy luck.
Wellsburn, dude. Grats. That does sound fantastic, man. That's exciting stuff.
Boys,
way to go. We are not going to end this game soon enough, guys. We are going to die. I promise we're going to lose. We're going to die. It's going to be GG.
Welcome. Boys,
make
some room by
Whoa! D's Notes, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. And the Muse Parrot gifting the sub to C-Strike. Hey, buddy. Congrats, C-Strike. Thank you, Muse Parrot. Also, Vars, thank you for the 20 bits. And the kind words, man. That's super nice of you. Appreciate all the subs. Oh, great. We are super duper dead. Mechathune is coming. We're going to lose so hard. This is why I've been talking about the Druid version. It just has so much survivability, and it still has card cycle that it seems like the perfect shell for something like Mechathune. Oh my god, dude, the subs. The subs, guys. Wow. Wow, guys. Sap kills the buff. Yeah, Sap 2 is a good mech answer. You're right about that. Firelord, real quick, buddy. Here you go. Holy Broad, please bless Firelord's backs. And Niles and Modspot TV, guys, thank you for the subs. Amuse Parrot D's Notes again. That actually jumped us up to 487. So close. So close. We can vanish here, I guess. Vanish into Elven Minstrel, but I'm gonna have a ton of cards. I have 9 in hand. Vanish takes me down to 8, so I get 2 minions back. But if I want space for the Elven Minstrels to draw me to my key stuff, I'm probably just gonna trade. And maybe we can overdraw his Cthulhu somehow, right? Like, that's our only chance, I think. I feel like that's our only chance. How did I do this right? I did. Okay. Well, sort of. I might have to backstab a minion.
Boys, make some room
but I don't want to burn a card. I should have traded in one more dude. Crap. Crap. Is there anything I can't afford to burn? Myra's. Lab Recruiter. Yeah, screw it. We should have traded in one more. It was close. Spreading Plague's not what we wanted. No Sonya. No, I didn't do a Sonya. I don't think it really helps me get a lot of, Oh, weird. I don't feel like you need Alexstrasza in a...
Aha!
That's kind of weird. The Alexstrasza surprises me. I don't know how much you're trading in your Pogo-Hoppers to get extra Pogo-Hoppers in a deck like this, because... I can't play this. I actually need to save this one until we get some Lab Recruiter action happening. Mally Druid. It might be Mally, yeah. I mean, in that case, we're screwed too, and we can't quite get above any sort of safe health range. Thought it was Cthulhu for a bit, but Mally's the same sort of in condition, I guess. Just take it long and end with some crazy burst stuff. I can heal a little bit with my Spectral Cutlass, but not a lot yet without an Academic Espionage. Oh. I need a lab recruiter before I can do this, though. So it's not time just yet. Not time just yet. All right. Gonna try to heal as much as I can. Just in case it's Mally, because the Alex otherwise doesn't make sense. Why would you Alex if it's not a Malygos? He did burn a second Spreading Plague, so I should be able to go a little wider on the board here. Not that we need this necessarily. I don't know how much value this adds, but it's okay. It's not Mechathune. Okay, that's good to know. Sonia's gotten better. Yeah, I mean, Sonia was already a cool card. Sonia was one of those cards I gave a great rating, I think. I kind of always thought she'd be awesome. Let's heart some of these tweets. Beautiful tweets. You guys are tweeting at me a lot today. Oh, whoa, it is definitely a Malygos deck. Does this have any new cards in it yet? Man, oh, just Biology Project. Okay. Makes me kind of sad. Like,
Welcome.
I get it.
Boys,
If I can get a
make
lab
some
recruiter, I
room
can
by
probably
the hearth,
Myra's.
won't ya?
Nope. Wow, this is a neat combo too, though. So we think we have time if he's using the weapon. We think we have a few turns, essentially. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm actually not going to take any extra damage here, just in case it matters. And I'm going to wait until I can potentially get an Academic Espionage to give this thing extra charges, because I really need health. I think health is going to be fundamental to our success here. So we're kind of going on this Falderai Strider route right now, as opposed to a Pogo-Hopper route, because we have some clunky cards in hand, but that's okay. Whoa, guys, more subs! What? What? Amuse Parrot gifted a sub to Guadaloops. Well earned, Guadaloops. Big time fan for very, very long. Here comes the Floop. Great news. He doesn't even need the weapon. He's got the Floop in hand. So he must have like a swipe or something next turn ready to go. And I don't think we can kill him, so. Outside of like, I don't know, some crazy combo here that I can't envision. I don't know how we win this game. Sap, I mean, it gets the Malygos out of the way, but it doesn't really help us, right? How much damage can we do? 8, 10, 17. It's not enough, obviously. What if I Myra's into... I don't know. Bunch of spiders. An Academic Espionage doesn't really... I can't draw the cards from Academic Espionage right now, so... I think we're just dead. I don't think there's any sort of hope here. I don't know. I think going for the kill is our only plan, but I don't think it's enough. I think we're gonna get swiped for a bajillion damage. I'm using the health gain here just in case, but I think Floop into swipe is gonna end the game, right? It's 11, 12 damage at least, I think.
Floop, my song. After months of waiting, you've arrived less than 3.
Xanalon, dude, you love Floop. Xanalon and Floop sitting in a tree. COPYING MALYGOS. No! Whoa! That's not a Floop. He didn't have the Floop. Huh. Okay. Am I gonna die to fatigue if I do this? Because he might have another swipe. And he has 6. I need my Tar Creeper. I need my Tar Creeper. I have to draw a Tar Creeper. If I burn the Tar Creeper, I don't win. Don't burn the Tar Creeper, please.
I'm out of cards.
I think that's game since I burned the Tar Creeper. I think I'm dead to the second swipe.
I must choose soon.
I can't draw the cards, so I think we're just dead. That's kind of sucks, man. That sort of sucks. Where Mechathune? Maybe it is Mechathune still. Maybe he just stuck everything in one deck, right? But if he has a swipe, we're just dead. So, doesn't matter. I needed the Tar Creeper to protect me from the damage from face, and we didn't get the Tar Creeper. It's like a 50-50 to get it. Kind of sucks. I think we might have won this game if we got the Tar Creeper, though. Play 2 unstable elements. But I think we would have flipped pretty hard if we got the Tar Creeper. I don't think he could have killed us that turn. Or maybe ever. And we had a like 16 damage board with him taking fatigue. So we were in a really good spot. Really, really good spot. Deck over face. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Old school problems. Old school Regis problems. That was a good first game. I had fun there. That was neat. 5 legendaries from 40 packs. Nice, L, dude. That's fantastic. Did you guys catch my Xanalon and Floop sitting in a tree? Did you catch what I said? I said C-O-P-Y-N-G. Copying. That was great. I am so proud of myself. I don't care what anybody says. That was fantastic. So somebody tell me how long I've been playing this deck. I need to keep these decks relatively bunched as far tight as far as timelines are concerned. I want to play a lot of decks today, so I don't want to go overboard. If I play too many games, let me know. Let me know. Like, I want to get a feel for the deck, of course, and how close it is. Which, by the way, it felt pretty good. We were a little stalled out on our plan for Myras and everything, but it felt fine beyond that. It actually, the only reason it was awkward at all was because of Biology Project. That gave us some kind of dead mid-turns there where we weren't quite ready yet to play our medium-sized things. But honestly, beyond that, oh my god, what a brave card to run. What a brave card to run on day 1, Carlos. Carlos, you don't know what anybody's deck is gonna have. You can't run Curious Glimmerroot today, buddy. This is not the day for Curious Glimmerroot. Did I skip the I in copy? C-O-P-Y. I did, didn't I? I didn't say. I said you guys don't listen close enough. You need to. I said why G why. Let's see what this gets us. I like them cards. Y-I-N-G. All right. So you guys don't listen very well. Hey, all packs have hereby been blessed, and I'd like to repeat, all packs have hereby been blessed. May the legendaries please come to the front of the store. All packs have hereby been blessed.
The meta feels so unpredictable right now. I love it.
Yeah, value strats. It's always amazing on day 1, dude. It's always great. What? Again. He actually got it this time. Oh, cool. He predicted it. Very well done, sir. Very, very well done. Let's just play this. We don't have to only play that afterwards, right? Like, if we're going to be cycling through some cards, so. Just getting it moving. Even though it does kind of get in the way of our Lab Recruiter Pogo plan, just 1-mana cards are great, so. Getting them in the deck. Like, those are going to be good draws, right? Ouch. We don't have an answer for that just yet. Valera is good to see as well. Let's fan an eyes and see if we can find one of those 1-mana Okay. Yeah, and again, I'll repeat, 1-mana cards are good. 1-mana cards are good.
Aha!
Alright, I'm in love. I'm in love. I am in love. This is the only thing I'm ever gonna play. I was planning on playing like 8 decks today. I think instead we're gonna play 1 deck. BRB crafting a new epic. How did you get a Velen? It was a 1-mana Prophet Velen from Academic Espionage. The coolest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. By the way, guys, we're at 490 now on the sub count, so only 10 away from that magic 500 spot. We've had 45 subs today. Oh my god, I would love to hit a new sub record today. I think the all-time high is 89. Can actually probably tell you if I scroll all the way back to the day Witchwood launched. Oh, I don't know if it's going to let me see that. Let me see. I can look that up on Twitch. Our all-time record... no. No. How many cards did I lose? Oh, it didn't... I must have all minions, or it didn't work against my academic espionage cards, right? That's the only explanation here. So Fan of Knives hits for 2. It doesn't really set up any trades. We can sap something, but I mostly just want to draw cards still. Not that this actually does much. I just want to see what I get. Not really anything. It's kind of sad. Which of these do we sap? I don't really want to give him a dragon back in hand, and we know the Geist didn't do anything, so let's just sap the Geist. He can spend mana on that again if he wants. I don't really care. I might save this for a combo activator. I like playing it because I want some hand space, but I also need the combo activator. Let me see. I'm always just curious with stuff like this. So, Witchwood launched on the 12th, April 12th. We had, that day we got 84 subs, so that's the all-time record. Today we're at 46. Been there, thank you, man. Or been there, 01 probably. Oh, Spiteful Priest. Whoa. That is not what I expected. Deranged Doctor. That's fine, we're not healing him anyway. Topsy-Turvy. So this is a 1-mana spell, but it didn't get destroyed. So an interesting interaction there we learned. I'm glad we got to see that already. That's super exciting. Well, Vile Spine looks good here. And I can actually flip the Velen and take a trade and use my face, which I think I like as well. This is kind of a cool play. So we keep the Velen effect in play if we need it. Like, I don't know if we'll need it, but with pre-spells coming, it's possible we could get like a, I don't know, Holy Fire for 1 mana or something and use it. Plus we just get an extra minute on board, which is nice. Interesting interaction is an odd way to spell bug. Yeah, that's an argument to be made, sure. I can't imagine they would have overlooked it, but... anyway, been there. Thanks again for the Twitch Prime sub. Value Strats, thank you for the 100 bits. Analon, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, Epic Casey and... Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this one. Slightly Smaller Boss. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Wow, I missed that one. Let me see if you're still here. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I don't see you, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Well, I appreciate it, though. Hopefully you'll watch the VOD and know that I love you.
I should stop buying bits, but I'll you and chat with this. You either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself play Malagos on 5 and then fluke swipe double Moonfire on 6.
Xanalon, dude. No. That sounds terrible, dude. Don't bring that up. I don't want that to be a thing that happens in real life, so please don't.
Always a pleasure to watch the stream, Regis.
So, Devastator19, thank you so much, dude, for the incredible Twitch Prime sub. Love it. Or no, Tier 1 sub. Even better, excuse me. Tier 1 sub's amazing. Thank you, man. That's really, really nice. The pieces, they're coming together. I think we definitely Philly right here. Do we attack or not? Not really any need to, I don't think. Just go face here. But Devastator, really appreciate it. Tier 1 subs are so nice. Thank you for going out of your way. And Texas Heat, thank you for the 100 bits and the kind words. I was actually in Texas this week. I had a layover connecting flight in Texas for my trip to California, so I was in Dallas. Felt some of that Texas heat radiating throughout the airport. Someone who pronounced it correctly. Hey, no worries, Devastator. I got you, buddy. I've been reading Leet speak for years. I'll try my best. If you read Geist, it says destroy only 1-mana Druid cards. What? Oh, Naturalize. I gotcha. Yeah, it does feel that way sometimes, that's for sure. It sure does feel that way. Oh my gosh. It's exciting. I kind of just like vanish into Falderai here. I don't really have a good way to answer these right now. I used my Vile Spines. By the way, what did this come from? Oh, just a straight up free from Hammer. Okay, so he can play that again, which sucks, but it's okay. I actually, you know what? I think I like Vanish into Academic Espionage better. I take it back. I take it back. And the reason for that is that in the future I can actually play 2 Falderais at once with Valera, and then we can Myra's Unstable Element and have a big swing turn, I think. Big swing turn. Well, Jade Idol too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Would you recommend crafting this deck? I don't know yet. It's too early to say. Eek. He had another Spiteful. Man, why didn't he play that last time? Alright, well, we don't have to worry about the effect, but the Tintin is still fairly intimidating, so we gotta figure something out here. I just used a Vanish. Alright, this is gonna be tough, guys.
Welcome, boys. Make some room.
I need hand space, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and play this. I need hand space for this Myra's because I want to draw all my spiders, and I don't know. I need some way like a sap or something to deal with Mechathune too. Right now, I mean, we might be able to trade in at some level, but I don't really want to, and you can heal it and stuff. I'm 5-0 with Mech Odd Paladin. Yeah, nice. I'm not too surprised. Odd Paladin's just so good. Whoa! We are almost dead. Oh boy. Man, Alexstrasza popular today. What's the deal? Alex is everywhere. Oh my god. That's actually pretty good for me right now. Just because it's 1 mana, right? Let's go ahead and Myra's. I need a sap, and I need, I don't know, some crazy, I better trade in one of these first. In case I get a bunch of board here. Oh, I can actually do this twice. Crap, I forgot about that. Alright, anyway, let's do this. Whoa, the graphics there. Oh, yes! I freaking love Academic Espionage. Okay. So, we don't have much deck left, or really anything left, but we're alive, and that's the most important thing here. We're alive. Actually, let's just do that twice to maximize our resources here, and then I need a minion on board. So I don't know how to. We didn't get Lab Recruiter or Elekk, so I don't actually have any way to put stuff back in my deck at the moment. So it's gonna be hard to win, but we're gonna try. Does not affect Thought Steal either. Interesting. Okay. All right, so we can kill that. And that. And we get a Mountain Giant. Did I do this wrong? Why don't I have a minion in my hand? Didn't I kill Alexstrasza with this? Oh, I deathed. Oh, I deathed. Well, that kind of makes sense, but I also could have got the Alex. It's nice because I get to use both of these twice, but the Alex would have been better than a Mountain Giant in this particular scenario. I'm gonna Thought Steal first to see what I... No, actually, I want to use the double Holy Water, so I need to... I'm gonna die to Fatigue, though, without some kind of Priest card here. Oh, it goes up to 5. Oh, no, I forgot about that. Crap.
This guy's tough.
Alright. So I'm gonna use the Spectral Cutlass next turn to start healing up with the Thought Steal. But I just need to stay alive right now. Right now. Hey, Ryan James, dude, dropping the beautiful 9-month sub. Canthel, you are indeed a little late for the Marin stream. Just a little late. Not too bad. So, alright, we gotta... I don't have an answer to that 4-8 right now, so we're probably dead, unfortunately. But we're gonna try. That ain't gonna do it. He doesn't have good spells in his deck, so we just lose. Oh, so close. Maybe I should have grabbed the Alex. I should have thought about it a little more. The rope was happening. So it makes sense to double Shadow over Death because you get twice as many resources, right? Like, we weren't going to get to duplicate a card that turn. So without using the death, if we'd used the Holy Water... But we could have healed for 15. I think we still would have got overwhelmed eventually. Just having to cast Myra's without actually having a way to refill our deck was the problem. We didn't hit a Lab Recruiter or anything, so... that's tough. Finally able to catch the stream, says Choco Toff. Saw you on the pre-release stream. Nice, dude. How many legendaries did we get? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I have all of them now. We went ahead and crafted it out, but I think 12 or 13. Something I opened 250 packs. I don't know the exact numbers, but we did well. We got 2 golden legendaries in our packs too, so. It only considers original cost. That's good to know. We did learn that real quick. Okay, I thought Espionage was great to just play. We had the only reason we were even in that game was because of like the Prophet Velen, so that was neat. There will be a video of the pack opening. Yeah, there absolutely will. You just summoned Voltron using a Goblin Bomb Hunter deck. Nice, that's a good idea, Zaskai. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard. Slow hand again. We have a lot of early tempo cards that we're just not getting. Tar Creepers, SIs, Fireflies, Backstabs, that sort of stuff. Like half of this looks like a standard rogue deck where we could just curve out fairly well. But oh my god, the combos are real. Academic Espionage, please help me keep up. Please help me keep up. Please help me keep up. We have a 1 in 3 chance to draw a good 1-mana card, maybe. Well, not always good, but at least a cheap card. Cheap card. And Fan of Knives will help us push through more. No nourish, please, sir. Please don't nourish me, sir. So far, I do feel like we've benefited a lot from Biology Project. That one game, I guess, not so much, but this time, definitely. Cheesing out that 4-drop so much earlier was a big deal. And he doesn't have a follow-up here, thank God. Like, that's good for us. Really, really good for us. Now I can Fan of Knives with impunity here and hopefully get a 1-mana card that's awesome, right? And if not, we'll just weapon up. Not a good turn. Vanish is fine. We might need it, but... Voltron triggers the death rattles. Ah, yeah, Zaskai. That's, like, especially cool. That's awesome. Sad Celestia doesn't copy Battlecry. Yeah, that would have made her a much cooler card. Or even if it said, like, negate the Battlecry. Like, that would have been a cool tech card, too. Like, if she stopped the next Battlecry from going off, you know? Whoa! That's pretty good. Would I rather have an extra Wisp or an extra weapon charge? I think I'd rather just have an extra Wisp. No, it's Druid. I don't think I would rather have an extra Wisp. I think I'd rather have an extra weapon charge.
Here we go.
For spreading plague reasons, swipe reasons, that sort of thing. Hey, Argilops, how's it going? Death Rattle Rogue isn't going well so far. I'm not super surprised by that. Pogo Rogue is not going super great either yet. Also, probably not too surprising, but I think... You know, this is going to be one of those decks that's hard to figure out. There's going to be a list. I think you might be playing a too slow version of this. I think to get anything out of the Pogos, you need to try early copies. See, I don't know about that. Because the thing with Pogos is, like, they're bad early. Like, they're not good early. Also, how would... I mean, without, like... copy effects, I'm not really sure... Like, without hand bounce effects, like Shadow Step and those, like Quest Rogue style, I don't know how you'd get them out consistently early. Because if you're shuffling them into your deck, you're not guaranteeing that you're drawing them. And, oh, Malfurion's good. Ugh. So, I don't know. I'm not sure I would be able to put together a convincing build for that.
For the long time, no see.
Here we go.
Well, this is a cool turn. Floop stayed 1 mana, but still pretty strong darn card. And,
You cannot escape the shadow.
I like that. That was fun. Do I need to trade that in? No, probably not. Okay. That was cool. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Bruno, dude, good to see you. Thank you for the 100 bits, Bruno. Yeah, man, it's awesome to hear from you. It's a good name to see in chat. Can you bless 53 of my packs? Sure. Holy Bro, please bless packs. Holy Bro, please bless packs. Holy Bro, we need you to bless some packs. It's going bad because you have too much shuffle into your deck. That's like saying... what I'm hearing is, let me think of a good example. Like Regis, you're only getting into car wrecks because you're driving cars. It's like, yeah, I know. In other words, we're trying a shuffle rogue, right? Like I said, I think this will be optimized. I think a tighter list that focuses on more one narrow aspect will probably come along, but that's not really the goal. The goal is to try all these fun shuffle cards. Some people say that's a cop out. That's fine. I don't care. But Shadow Step is not really good with Pogo-Hopper's the problem, because you basically trade the first set of stats for the second, and Shadow Step becomes like a 2/2 buff. Oh my god, we literally had a token deck, but we just didn't draw it in time. Man. Does Soul of the Forest stack, guys? It doesn't. You don't get multiple 2/2s out of it, right? Regardless, we're gonna do this, but it doesn't ever stack, I don't think. Like, you can't cast it twice, from my understanding. But anyway, all good. I'm not trying to be dismissive. Like, all good thoughts, all good ways to talk about the game. Like, well, that's why the Pogo is going bad. Not difficult to understand. Well, actually, I think it is difficult to understand. We're playing really complex cards that nobody's played before, and I don't actually think your interaction lines up. I think we're saying it is difficult to understand. It does stack. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. I don't think that would have changed our play because it was going to be 4 mana. Remember, we learned the copy goes back to the original cost. But still good to know. Good to know. I think we're saying that we don't have a good answer for a list right now yet. We've not played a Pogo-Hopper yet, so we can't actually just play this twice. We might actually even... Well, eventually, if these were to live, we could vanish as well, which would be exciting. But should I wait next turn? I don't think so. We don't want to vanish right now because we have a lot of dudes. So this is fine. This will be fine. I don't think it's healthy to just boil down complex interactions and deck building strategies into saying it's simple. I don't think that's good for anybody. Like, no, it's not simple. You're suggesting that bouncing these is a good tempo play, and I don't know that I agree with that. I don't think that makes sense to me, because then the bounces just become 2 mana 2/2 buffs, and you lose initiative and take a card out of play. It's weird. I would love to see that in action. Like, it'd be great to see that happen. Not saying it's impossible. It's not intuitive. It's not as intuitive as one would suggest. Is Shuttlewalk Shaman still good? I don't know. Maybe. We haven't really seen yet. He could have floops earlier, but I guess he just wanted that one last cycle. We can vanish here pretty cleanly, and he's already traded everything, right? So unless he has some sort of Moonfire craziness, he's not going to be drawing anymore. You're not getting any more mana. I think he just learned floops. I think he just learned how floops works. You have to cast it first, guys, for the record here. So with floops, specifically, it's you cast it and then it sets it up. You can't cast it at the end. It has to be the first thing you do. So we can vanish and play 2 2/2s. That's fine. It puts him on 10 cards. Maybe he'll burn something important. We don't really have a lot of choices anyway, so we can't leave an Auctioneer with 10 mana. That's craziness. And hopefully we burn something cool.
He was a bot. She was a beast. Can I make it any more obvious?
Not too cool.
He was control. She was aggro. He wanted her. She'd never tell. Secretly, she wanted him as well. But all of her friends stuck up their nose. They has a problem with his magnetic. He was a skater bot. She said, "See you later, B."
No, it cut off the last bot. Xanalon, dude, absolute masterpiece. Beautiful stuff. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for the 100 bits. That was the greatest thing ever. I'm glad that you took it a step further and translated the entire song. It was quite a pleasure. And this is a
Happy
clutch,
expansion day.
insane draw for us, because not only do we get 2 cards that we desperately need, but we also burn another card. We ended up playing a Mildruid here, essentially. That's good for us, too. Myra's is even exciting. Innervate! Oh, that might matter if this is a Mechathune deck, which obviously it is. He may not be able to innervate his Naturalize on Mechathune. This might give me an answer. If he only runs 1 Innervate for the combo, that could have been an incredibly clutch burn. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Mecha Sushi, thank you for the 100 bits. And Rabbit Demon, thank you for the 100 bits. Love you guys. Fluffy dropping the 9-month resub. Love you too, buddy. Thank you a ton. Apocalyptic Gymnastics says, oh my god, Academic Espionage into Elven Minstrel 2 1-mana Tyrians. It could happen, man. It could happen. It could absolutely happen. So, I don't think I want to play Myra's yet. We don't have the follow-up, so we're going to be sitting on Myra's for a bit, I'd say. But we might go ahead and slam the Augmented Elekk here just to pull off the Elven Minstrel thing. Playing Espionage is like Jade Shuffle on 1. I don't think it is Sea Strike, because as we've seen... It's a neat thing to talk about. There's some interesting applications there, but would I rather slam the SI to combo or the Elekk? I guess the SI. That's fine. The reason for that is... shoot. I wish I had played the other SI now. I thought we might get something I wanted to play, but we didn't. So, now we kind of lost our shadow guy. Let's go ahead and play this then, just for the body. It's fine. And the reason is that because the 1-mana cards are really good. Like when you shuffle Jade Idols, they're not necessarily good, right? Like you.
At a natural spring now with my daughter. We'll open my 130 packs later, and I can't wait.
They might just be 2-2s or 3-3s or 4-4s, but with these we get these incredibly high tempo opportunities to do cool stuff like play. We got a Prophet Velen. Now maybe we still get some bad rolls, so I think your argument has merits. I think it that makes a little bit of sense. I'll have to think about it some more and test it more too to just see how consistently we get stuff we care about. Because if we end up getting a bunch of dead garbage all the time, I think we've had a pretty high rolly view of that so far. So maybe we don't have the best picture of it just yet. Rabbit Demon says, at a natural spring now with my daughter, we'll open my 130 packs later, and I can't wait. Nice, dude. Don't spend too much time hanging out with me if you're doing awesome stuff like that. That sounds fun. Lab Recruiter. Okay.
Man, miss Hearthstone, but happy it's not making me broke. Kappa also WTF is this deck lol.
I don't know yet. None of us know. We're trying to figure it out too. We just took everything in a deck that sounded fun and stuck it all together, and we're seeing if it sticks. So we do have some interesting applications here with Myra's. Because we can Myra's and then refill the deck with some stuff. But I think we're just gonna Elven Minstrel into Elekk into Lab Recruiter to make sure that I get another Elekk, because I don't want to run out of my Elekks. But let's see what we get. Greedy Sprite and Vile Spine Slayer. Okay. My deck is just full of garbage. I don't know if this is good. Now we have too many Elekks. I don't know. We have 6 Augmented Elekks in the deck. I'm not sure that's healthy. That may not be right. That may not be right. I don't know how helpful that was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know if this works at all. None of this makes sense to me. Wow, what is that elephant card? Looks super dope. Whoever revealed that card has one manly beard.
I got the golden gloop.
Xanalon with the golden gloop. Congrats, dude. All you've talked about today is gloop. I bet you're super excited. And thank you again, Fluffy Man, for the 100 bits. Or 500 bits, excuse me. Absolutely nuts. Good to see you in chat. And, alright. Whatever. At this point, it's this game is too far gone. Oh, I stopped trying a while ago. That's the deck limit, guys. 60 is the most you can have. Oh, man. 60 is the most cards you can have in the game. Oh, there's no point to that. Like, I'm gonna burn 60 cards. Or 50, I guess. It's not even a good play. It's just like you can't pass it up. Like all I want in life is 60 cards in my deck.
Ultimate Elekk deck.
Oh man, we're gonna win in fatigue. At least we know we're gonna win in fatigue. So, oh, does this show me what I get? Oh, I didn't realize that this knew what I got. Oh, whoa. Okay. That's pretty cool. So we can kill the auctioneer. But I might need to save that for the Mechathune. Although, I also may never be able to kill the Mechathune. Depending on how... Oh, he has a second Innervate. But he didn't save it for
How many bits
Mechathune.
do I have to cheer for you to play the legendary card?
Fluffy, it's soon. I'm gonna need resources soon, but the problem is I didn't save a refill combo for after the Myras. We kind of just goofed
Needed
instead of
200 bits for
trying.
next badge, so here you go. Enjoy and good luck. See you around.
So he's on fatigue. Okay. What is gonna happen here, guys? Is it actually Malagos again? Wild Growth is honestly a pretty good card just because it cycles for me here. And I even get the other half for free. Oh my god, for real, man? That is garbage. Druid of the Claw. Okay. Can I just win in fatigue? Or am I gonna get like Malagos or something? Who knows? Who knows what's happening? Rabadima with 200 bits says, needed 200 bits for the next badge. Nice, dude. Thank you. And congrats on the badge. Have fun, dude. I can't wait for you to open your packs and report your successes. So, is he just emptying his hand for Mechathune here? Like, what's gonna happen? Yeah, he's just emptying his hand for Mechathune, I think. I think that's what we're seeing. So, I need to find some sort of answer for Mechathune. Do we go ahead and Myras? Or do we just try to outlast Mechathune? It does show you the cards you get from Espionage. Yeah, exactly, Rakumba. It also shows 6 Augmented Elekks. I don't think it's showing all of them. We should have way more than what is shown. So I'm not 100% sure how that works. But so... Alright, we're just waiting for him to play out his hand, and then we have to keep Mechathune alive until he dies from fatigue. So, because he doesn't have Innervates for like a Naturalize combo, which means he's going to have to use the Naturalize at some point just to play it, which is going to give me some cards, which is nice. Oh! Well, he played the Mechathune early. Oh, maybe he has a Floop? He must have a Floop, because why would you play it early otherwise, right? +1/+1 on this? Would I rather just have Tree Ants?
The Earth Mother was busy.
I think this is the right way to do it.
The Earth Mother was busy.
I have no choice.
I'm just gonna kill this to respect it, right? Like I don't want to risk it, so
I have no choice.
I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a Floop Cthulhu, which means he can naturalize it, which means we might lose if we don't kill him fast enough, which is scary. So I'm gonna Myra this turn to try to find damage and pressure, because as soon as he gets down to Floop Mechathune, he can win. That actually cost him health there, but he had to play the card. It didn't matter. So this is now a race. We might lose next turn. Oh, that actually might help a little. Well, not really, because I was going to fill my hand with Myras anyway. That's... Oh my god, for real, dudes. Come on. I think we lose. I think we're dead. I think he's got Floop into Naturalize, and he should be able to play his third card next turn, so... let's go ahead and Myra's just to see what I get, because I need something here. I don't even think there's anything. There's not enough damage available. But I'm sort of out of options because I think we're dead next turn. So Market Nature was sort of good, but not enough. What just happened? Okay, that was weird. We're just dead, guys. We lose. GG, boys. Good try. Good effort, guys. You broke the druid. Yeah, I broke the game, yeah. We got close. I mean, one more turn, but he's just going to floop into naturalize. Well, if somehow his other card costs 5 mana or less, I shouldn't have actually Wild Growth because we're not actually dead. If this card costs more than 5 mana, whatever it is. I'm guessing it's like a Wild Pyro, though. So, oh, but if it's a Wild Pyro, he can't play it into a Floop. Oh, it's just Biology Project. That's fine. He's GG. We can see the animation, which is cool. Biology Project, no problem. I like the Flute backup plan. That's something we're gonna build a deck exactly like this.
At least that animation. WASNT is bad as Shudder or Walk.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Like a little electricity shooting through the field. We could have won that game if we hadn't goofed as much. I played bad stuff just to shuffle for fun. Like, that's kind of my fault. That's kind of my fault. And thank you for the 100 bits, Fluffy. WASNT, yeah. What's wrong with the Bit Laddie? She's crazy. Crazy Bit Laddie. Oh, also, Fluffy gifted the tier 1 sub to Humbler. Grats, Humbler, and thank you, Fluffy. Sorry I missed that. I got distracted there at some point, I think. We were having too much fun. So this will probably be our last Shuffle Rogue game. Maybe I should try to play this one for real instead of just shuffling 60 cards into the deck. I just wanted to see that 60 card limit, guys. What can I say? You guys know I like anti-fatigue. I like anti-fatigue stuff. So, can you blame me? Can you fault me? Is everyone playing Mechathune Druid? Like, is this the thing? I'm gonna make a list, and it's gonna be the worst list of all the Mechathune Druid lists. It seems like people are solving this pretty quick, and it seems kind of scary. Like, there's just so much survivability in Druid that it's able to be pulled off. I dig it. I dig it. One last game, and then we're actually gonna do some Mechathune ourselves. Mechathune ourselves. Make a Weasel Shuffle card. A Weasel Shuffle deck would be pretty fun, I gotta say. And by the way, guys, we are up to 495 on the sub count, which means we are 5 subs away from the next sub goal giveaway. We already hit 475 today, which means everybody that's a sub already has a chance for one $20 Blizz gift card. And if you get us another 5, we'll have 2 chances. 2 will be given away instead of 1. I don't know if you know this, but 2 is actually more than 1. It's pretty exciting. Twice as much. Play even lock instead of Druid since everyone seems to be playing Druid. I got Druid on the list for a reason. I want to do Druid. Topsy-Turvy Priest seems decent against Mechathune Druid. Just overwhelms them. Pressure is always how you beat combo decks, right? Just big, scary, crazy stuff. Pushing your opponent over.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
No good plays this turn right now. Yeah, just awkward here. I think I'll go ahead and play the SI just for the body.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, that's fine. Pulse Mannequin, thank you for the 5 months. Holy moly, dude. Appreciate that. Almost on your epic badge, too, which is exciting. Yoshi Ubi got 80 pack pre-order, 10 legendaries, and 3 golden legendaries. Man, that's nice. Good results. Way to go. For first pick is Time Tinker. Do you pick Crystal Gem, First Aid Kit, or Robe? Devastator. I don't know the names of the cards, and nor am I that great at the. We beat Togi first try, so I don't have much experience with it. I'm just not good at it. Somebody in chat will probably be able to give you some insights, but I certainly can't help. I'm not going to get you anything you need. Oh, Golden Omega Mine. That's nice, Jack Larson. Grats. I think Megathune Warlock can work. I do too. But I think Druid's extra survivability is going to lend a big hand in it finding success. Druid just has so many other good cards that it's just eventually... You put anything in there as the win condition and it can still win. Spreading Plagues of the World and just all the defensive stuff. It can be pretty hard to beat Druid. So we will see what happens next turn. Maybe we just foul Ride. Ramping it up. Swipe anybody? Psych Melon already. Oh boy. He got 1, 2.
Welcome.
Only
Boys,
2.
make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
So I don't know that that tells us a whole lot yet. Only 2. Ta-da! Let's get a win, Shuffle Rogue. We can do it. Let's get a win. Barnacle Goose, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. That's 496 now. Welcome. Enjoy your sub badge, emotes, all that fun stuff. Kangor, I don't know yet, Fluffy. I got some ideas for a Kangor deck, but we haven't gotten there yet. Any thoughts on Boom Shift deck with high health, taunts, and Void Ripper for follow-up? No, I haven't thought about it that way. I just thought about it more the straight way so far, but we will do a Boom Shift deck. Don't worry. It's coming. We got a lot of decks to do. Not all will happen today, because there's just so much stuff to play. But, did you see the Mechathune Death Rattle Priest? No. No, I haven't seen that yet. I thought you were going to ask if we've seen the Death Rattle, and I'm like, yes, we're very intimately familiar with the Mechathune Death Rattle right now. We just had it happen. So we know it well, and frankly, everybody seems to be playing it right now, too, so... let's just keep Elven Minstreling. I want cards and resources and stuff, so I like playing these.
Aha!
There once was a man from Gilneas. This is basically just getting us the resources we need to pull off some cool stuff, although we don't have Pogo-Hoppers yet. Maybe we have too many minions in the deck. I'm not sure. My opponent flarked on 7, then Necromechanic and Void Rippered on 8. I don't know what all that sets up, but it sounds scary, regardless. Putting anything into that much effort is scary. Must have been good. I feel kind of weird playing a deck with only 3 new cards, and those 3 cards only get played in 10% of games. Yeah, that's the problem for me with something like playing Even Lock today. Like, I want to try crazy new stuff, right? Not like... Which I think those decks will be good. Like, we're all going to eventually revert back to the archetypes we were already fairly confident in. But definitely not yet. Like, I want to play some fun stuff in the meantime. I want to have some crazy adventures until then. Every time this just lures me in. Like, I don't actually think it fits in this deck. Like, I think you should cut this for something else, but it just lures me in. Like, I just want to, I just want it. I just want to play it. Like, it's just so fun. I think this is a different deck. I think this goes in a Burgle Rogue deck that's more centered on that. Might still have Augmented Elekk in it, but... So if we got a Pogo Rogue right now, we could shuffle a lot of Pogos in. And if we got a Pogo and a Myra's, we would finally be in a great spot. This is super scary, and we're going to burn some cards here. What are we going to burn? Probably the only thing we care about, a Pogo-Hopper. Or a Myra's. it's a 3 out of 14, so it's guaranteed. 100% of the time. No, no! Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That is rude, sir. That is rude. Man.
Aha!
So this is spooky. What does this mean? This is spooky, to say the least.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
I don't think it's time to play any of this stuff yet. I mean, I guess we can Espionage, but again, it's not really what we want at the moment. We want to find Myra's and Pogo-Hopper. So, I can just slam an Elekk for a body, I suppose. That's okay. just to get stats on the field. And it might set up too. If we get the Pogo-Hopper next turn or something, we might be in a good spot. Rude. He drew Florist and Malleoth Melon. I'm assuming he has a 2-mana Malagos. That's right. And clearly some spells to go with it. Some swipes and stuff. Like, how is Druid so good? How is Druid so good? How is it so good? It doesn't make any sense. Like, this is not right. There's something wrong with the world. Something wrong with the world. Druid keeps getting good cards. There's gonna be nerfs, right, guys? Surely. Surely there will be nerfs. I have to believe there will be nerfs. Nothing else makes sense. Alright, so he did feel frightened by the Elekk a little bit, to the extent that he drew through his entire deck nearly. But he has coin to free up some space. Maybe a Spellstone here. Yep, he even got buffed from the infestations. That's lucky for him. Hey, a Pogo-Hopper finally. Alrighty, alrighty. But I think we're gonna die really soon, so I'm still not incredibly confident that this is gonna work. And we don't have a Myra's to like do a full-scale combo, so I think we're still gonna do this though. Just because they still come and they still get big. I can sap, but do I need the sap against like a Malagos, I wonder? I can just kill that as well. I think I'm just gonna kill it.
Welcome! Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I love your stream, dude. Keep it
So
up. 3.
how many do we have? I shuffled in 12 Pogo-Hoppers. So we have a 50% chance to draw Pogo-Hopper every turn. The problem is we're not drawing but 1 per turn, and it's only a 3/3. It's not even that good yet.
This is the
Like-
world we live in. I just played Malfurion on 2.
Malfurion on 2. Xanlon, you're an evil monster, dude. You're an evil monster. So, I mean, this plan, like, has a fundamental flaw. It's good over the long term, but it's not very good short. But the way our hand leads us, like, we have some time, and we can actually maybe banish all of this stuff again and just get more... I so desperately want this to be good, but it's so obviously not going to be good. And, of course, we don't draw one. Of course not. So, I mean, surely we're dead to Malagos, right? Like... soon. How does he not have it already? Maybe it's another, I don't know. Maybe we just vanish and try to burn one of his cards here? I'm okay with that plan. I think we just vanish and try to burn a card. We put him at 10. Maybe we burn some damage spell or something important. I don't know. And then we can replay a Pogo-Hopper into a Lab Recruiter again. Although the same problem exists where, although we have a lot of Pogo-Hoppers, they just take a long time to get into action, right? Like, we're never going to run out of giant Pogo-Hoppers, but we're not going to have time to play them because our opponent is executing a win condition before us. So we're just going to die like Malagos swipe or something. This is super fair. This actually seems like a really scary deck. Because if you build your deck right, and you can with Druid, you can almost set up this guarantee with Juicy Psych Melon where you're going to get this really cheap Malagos to work with. And if you don't, you can still build in backup Malagos plans. Like, I think this might actually be the real version of Druid that gets super scary. Not like a Mechathune. But regardless, we're going to call it quits on the Shuffle Rogue. So, ultimately, I think a fun deck, as we expected. Probably not the best deck right now, but I'll tell you what, I think if we built it in a more disciplined way, still with the same ultimate like value game plan, but in a more disciplined fashion where, for instance, you cut out things like Espionage and Cutlass, and you don't just make it blindly about, it doesn't just become this blindly shuffle deck, but becomes more of a... I don't really know exactly the right path, but regardless, just more survivability and not just dumb shuffle. Like, there's no point for the dumb shuffle necessarily. So build in, like, more tempo pieces. Like another Falderai still makes sense. And the reason Falderai makes sense is because when you shuffle these, they still cycle. They don't stop the chain of card draw. But you probably need more card draw in this deck to some extent. I don't know exactly what it looks like. Maybe even just like a Mimic Pod. Something like that. Maybe some shivs. You could even perhaps put it in a Miracle Shell too. I don't think that's quite as necessary. But I bet this would already be a little bit more consistent than what we were playing before. And there might be other ways to tweak this as well. The challenge is always going to be that you have these low-cost cards that aren't actually very good in the early game. They are, first off, only good together, and then they are not really contributing much. So you're building up for this late game swing that takes a really, really long time, but it's not a combo deck. And Hearthstone apparently now is a combo game. Every deck is a combo deck. So it's just always going to be too slow. So anyway, that's a slightly better version, but still probably not. And there you go, guys. That's it for the Shuffle Rogue. Did not work. Clearly, we just tossed in a bunch of stuff that was more about fun than success. We didn't really work on refining the deck down to its, paring it down to its core components, and we suffered for it. So we need to try Pogo Rogue Shuffle separately, see if we can get them to work. But for now, this was still a lot of fun and a good way to enter the Boomsday world. So that said, if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, of course, those all go in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.